Hey, yo! What's up, YouTube? It's the one and only Don. That you know is Murder back, man. Today we reacted to dumb stuff we did as kids. This video dropped like 3 days ago, man, and I had to click on it because, bro, we really did some dumb stuff as kids. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It was like just stuff for like common sense. Like, why are you doing that? I understand now because I see kids just doing stuff. They just be touching stuff for no reason. Like, what are you doing that for? But, man, anyways, further ado, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. If you're new to the channel, hit them links down below. Join the Discord, join DYM, the best community in the nation. And let's get into the video. I don't know what channel I'm gonna put this on, but hey, I'm gonna put it up, okay?
When we were kids, we were dumb. Like, really dumb. Like, take a bath with a toaster dumb. Or play hide and seek in the washing machine dumb. So, we're gonna be talking about
I wasn't that dumb. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't doing none of that.
Who was dumbest?
Right, everyone settle down. Everyone settle down. I'm gonna drag you guys through some real pain.
All right.
It was, what was it?
September
2006, maybe?
That's the year I was born. I was born.
Holy crap, this is green that way.
Bro, how do you remember this?
I was about
Born in
6 years old.
2006?
You were 6 years old in 2006? Whoa!
Ozzy, are you retired already?
I'm about to.
You're an old man.
My mommy had to go to work, same as my daddy. No one was home. Well, no one would be home, so my mommy dragged me to what is called where you drop off your kids.
Daycare?
Daycare?
My mommy dragged me to daycare, and I'm gonna tell you, I hate daycare.
I never went to daycare a day in my life.
From 9 to 5.
I'm glad.
Paid. I'm there from 9 to 5, and I'm just sitting there. Okay, this is like at least 3 to 4 times a week.
You like the boss, baby?
Literally like the boss baby. I got my little suit on. I'm just sitting there, nothing to do. You can play with either blocks or you can chat with the random kid that put the blocks in his nose. And I don't want to do any of that.
I was that kid, I'm not gonna lie. You don't want to talk to me, Blasa?
No, you smell weird.
I'm the kid that peed my pants.
So every time I go there, I literally beg my mommy. I beg my mommy, please, mommy, no, don't drop me up into daycare. And she's like, no, I gotta put bread on the table for your family, and you're gonna go to this daycare. Where else?
It sounds like a villain origin story.
She drops me off there. The people
I
that
ain't
take
gonna
care of you
lie.
are like so.
I never had to experience that because I was the younger child and I always had older siblings to just watch me. So it was like I never had to go to daycare or anything. I feel like daycare is more like a first child or only child type of thing. No diss, but it's true.
Overly nice to you. They're like, oh, hello, little Blaza. How are you today?
They called
Or even now I have like a family
No,
member.
dude, people that are
to, like,
overly
watch
nice are
me or
actually more
something,
scary
you know?
than mean people. Like, what are they up to? By the way, subscribe to the channel, please. That's great and all, but did you know that you can make me try the hottest hot sauce, or spend overnight in a haunted house, or even swim with sharks? 3 new shirts at Socks.store and 3 punishments. If we reach our goals, I have to do the punishments in a video. Go to Socks.store today and buy a shirt to seal my fate.
Wait, was that an ad?
Flies away as fast
He
as
got
possible,
me.
and I'm just there with the weird kids and the overly nice, caring people. What you usually do there is just either play with the toys or you eat like pears.
Pears?
Pears?
So most of the times, I literally just walk over all the toys and I sit in front of the window. Like it was a kind of weird building. It had a really big round window, which was like thick, so you can like sit in the window. And most of the time, I was like sitting for hours, looking outside, literally like this. I was sitting in that window.
Right, aura.
So much stuff from like, what, 20 years
Bro,
ago?
it's aura
One day,
farming,
when I was
bro.
sitting in front of the window, I hear the caretaker ring a little bell. Ding, ding, ding. Kids, come over here. Ding, 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 ding. Very annoying, by the way. Kept on ringing that stupid bell. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, that's enough. I'm coming over. She said, today we're gonna do an exciting activity. We're gonna go outside. And I was like, "Ooh, we're going outside.
Wait, are you sure this is a daycare? This just is prison. You're in prison. Like, everything's the same. This caretaker,
Not a prison bell.
the caretaker is a prison guard. You're getting your outside time
Yo!
for your jail cell.
Kids were trading like fruit snacks. Oh my god.
Wait, Blaza, you know what I just realized? You had your most like painful experience at 6 years old, bro. Are you okay?
That's how I got this way. So I put on my big hiking boots and put on my jacket. I'm ready to go. The caretaker takes us all outside in a group. We all have to hold each other's hands in groups of 2 so we don't lose each other. So we walking in groups of 2 behind each other like a little train. Almost like a prison, like you're like chained to each other.
Shackled together.
And we went out for a little walk, like in the neighborhood over there. And when we were walking, I see my vision in the distance. I see a play town. What do you call it? A play.
Playground.
I see a playground.
Dog said a playtime? Oh yeah, you gotta chill.
What am I supposed to do?
You're not 6-year-old Matt, bro.
We're gonna walk towards it. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited. We're finally gotta do something more interesting. And when we got there, it was beautiful. It was like paradise. I saw a slide. I saw a whip wop. You know what that is?
What the heck's a whip wop?
What is a whip wop?
Like a seesaw? It's probably a seesaw.
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite is probably the monkey bars.
Stupid.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
whip wop.
You was elite. You was elite if you was on the monkey bars.
Which is my country
If you
too.
knew how to do a swing, you know what I'm saying, swinging and do a backflip, I learned how to do that one too. But I can't do it no more. Hey, absolutely not.
I recognize the house. So I see a
You got happy.
whip wop. I see
Look at a whip wop, please.
a climbing thing. What you call it? It's like a monkey. It's a monkey bar.
Why were they called monkey bars, by the way?
Monkey at the bar. I see something like this, and I just love. For some reason, I love that thing. So, okay, stop sending images of monkeys drinking juice.
Bowser, I think this is more important than your story. I'm sorry.
We get there. I look at the teacher, and the teacher said, "Go on ahead, guys. Have an amazing flipping hectic time."
Nah.
I was like, yes,
They got a
gonna save my
basic
life.
generic
I was
teacher,
just-
bro.
My own life hasn't even started. I'm ready to have some fun. So I dragged the guy that was forced to hold hands with. I dragged him to the whip wop.
Yo!
And it's literally a total whip wop. I forced him to go with me to the seesaw.
Yeah.
And I put him on it. On one
Yo,
side,
he
I was on the
forced
other
it!
side. And you
Yo!
know when you go on the seesaw and you go down really fast, the guy on the other side just starts flying. Dude, I did that to him. Yeah, he fell on the ground, he was crying. I was like, nah, I have no one to go on the flip flop anymore.
Stop going to the flip flop.
So I'm like, oh man, okay, well he's gotta go to hospital probably. What do I do next? I started looking around and I saw the monkey bars. I was like, oh my god, I love the monkey
The
bars.
monkey bars is elite, I'm telling you.
Side. So I
Oh, those
started
the generic
climbing.
ones. I'm talking about the ones you could,
I was
you know
like,
what I'm
holy
saying?
flipping smoke, this is pretty high. Because I was 6 years old, everybody like a feet tall.
Yo, this is at least 5 foot.
Exactly. So I start going from one hand to the other. And I was halfway there. I'm getting a little tired, and I feel my hand slip just a little bit. And I was like, oh no! And I clenched my hand, and my other hand just started slipping.
Oh no.
What am I supposed to do?
No!
I grabbed on even harder. And all of a sudden,
Character
both of my hands
development
just
right here,
slipped.
bro.
You're cutting out, bro.
Oh,
That's
wait,
character
wait.
development, dog.
Wait, is that good? It's like-
Yeah,
I started falling.
Gracefully.
I fall in slow motion because it's all. You know when you fall, sometimes it feels like you're falling in slow motion.
Yeah, like your whole life like starts to like slow down.
I'm too big for that. The gravity hits me harder.
Yo.
But hit the ground sooner, bro.
Time starts slowing down, JoJo style. And I fall on the ground. The griffin fall. And I'm laying there, and I was like, I don't know, I kind of felt in my lungs or something, because you know when you fall and you can't breathe for.
Oh, yeah, you got wind.
He got the wind blown out
And I was
of him?
like,
Pause. Pause.
The teacher ran up to me. He's like, "Oh my God, Blas, are you okay?" And I look at her, and I pull up my arm, and my arm, I kid you not, looked like the bubble tape.
He broke his arm.
What's the connection?
I ain't gonna
My
lie.
wrist broke. My wrist was broken.
no.
And the teacher was like screaming, like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get fired, dog."
That's all she cared about was her job, not the broken hand.
Nah, screw the kid. It's her job.
Keep in mind,
Yo.
another kid
Yo, the
died.
animation's
That kid
crazy.
was not the main character of this.
See, bruh. He wasn't elite. Me back in the day, I never did that before. I ain't gonna hold you. Me back in the day, I was elite. I was agile. My recovery speed was like 1,000 times per second. I don't know what he got going on, but I didn't have going on. I don't know, bro. But it's character development, right?
Story, okay? He's gonna be fine. He's already in damn lit.
It was plot development.
So I looked at her. with my little hand curled up like that, and she was like, "Oh crap, you gotta go to the hospital." She called my mom. My mom brought me to the doctor, and it hurt so much. I was 6 years old, so much. I'd never broken anything in my life. That's the first time I broke something. And luckily, everything was well and good. The doctors did good care of me. After a long time of healing, everything was okay and well. And my mama never brought me back to that daycare.
So if I drop you on your wrist right now, will it break?
No, I broke the wrist this other time as well with the dirt bike. It was the same
Bro,
wrist.
didn't you break the same wrist?
Yeah, exactly the
Oh
same
my
wrist.
god.
That's a weak wrist, bro.
That was painful. Is there anything
He said
more
he got a
painful?
weak
I actually
wrist,
have a story
bro.
that's similar. That's had to do with
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's
Okay,
violated, bro.
Toxie.
Why are you guys dying in playgrounds like a battlefield?
Yeah. Like, there's been so many.
Little Tuxie loved playing at playground, you see.
Whoa, whoa.
See, I wasn't as like athletic and strong as Blaza.
So fat.
I was fat. I was like you, Mimi. My favorite part about the playground was the
Yo, he
swings.
violated.
The swings are the best part.
My favorite part about the swings was swinging really, really hard and trying to jump off of it.
See, I did that.
So what about
He
you?
elite. I did that one.
See, like I said, I was exactly like Mimi. I couldn't do that kind of like fancy.
Why am I being dragged into this conversation? What did I do, bro?
Mimi, I'm telling my story right now. Why are you cutting me off, man? So my favorite part was
Yeah.
the swings. Every single time you felt when you jumped off the swings, it felt like you were a superhero landing. So on this one particular day, my mom brought me to the playground and she sent me off. The first thing I do, I instantly run straight to the swing set because obviously that's
Yeah.
the best thing at the park. I hop on, nobody was around luckily, so I had the whole swing set to myself. So I go for one big swing.
Y'all know how
two big
rare that
swings,
is?
and 3 big swings. On the third
Damn.
swing, once I reached the top
My
of
fault, I
the
thought I
apex
tasted
of the
the blood.
swing, one of my hands slipped off. And so I kind of launched off the swing in an awkward way,
Oh yeah, you're cooked.
and everything went dark for a second.
Oh, you're dead, bro. You're
Huh?
Dark?
You pass out.
Wait, how did that even happen?
Because it was that hard of a fall.
Bro, did you not like snap your neck, bro? That's crazy. Bro, it does not go black for me.
Wait, you landed and your screen turned black. And
My screen turned black.
the screen. You are chronically online.
Wait, but you woke up and you're still on the floor, so nobody helped you.
It was only for like a second, okay? It was only for like a second. I was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Would
I
you
mean-
know that?
Yeah, you don't know. You were knocked out. How do you know how long?
I think my mom would notice by then. At the beginning, I thought, oh, I landed it. I'm perfectly fine. That didn't hurt too bad. When I looked down at my elbow, there was a full 2-inch piece of wood chip sticking straight out of my elbow.
Ah!
2 inches is a lot.
That's magnificent. That's
It's like way above average even, right?
Dude, you know how many kids
That
probably
might be-
peed on that and stepped on it, bro?
Why is that where your mind goes? That kid's
Yeah,
peeing
why
on wood.
did
Who
you-
pees on the wait? Who
so it's
pees
in
on
your
that?
elbow right now?
It was in the elbow. That was pretty painful in itself. You would assume that would be the most painful part. But luckily, next to the playground was a community center. And I was able to go to the nurse's office there.
So when your screen went black, your mom was there and she didn't care.
Your mom just watching you.
We felt you died.
Was your adrenaline like still kicked in, or did you like start to feel it?
Oh, you started to feel it for sure. Once you see whatever's in you, you kind of like realize how painful it is.
Yeah.
My mom brought me to the nurse's
That
office
makes
at the
sense.
community center. And obviously, she had to take out the piece of wood. That wasn't too bad initially.
Was it like a whole operation? You have to get an ER table?
No, she just pretty much yanked it out. And after that, she grabbed a bottle that said alcohol. She had to clean out the wound.
And she started chugging it.
She grabbed a bottle of whiskey and gave it to me so I could down it. No.
Take away the pain.
She grabbed
Take
the
away the
bottle
pain.
of alcohol to pretty much disinfect the wound. And as she poured it onto that wound, it started bubbling, and that was the most painful thing ever.
Ah!
If it was a big wound.
That must hurt so much.
I heard you're not supposed to do that anymore.
No, yeah, it kills the healthy blood cells. My little brother, he accidentally fell and he had like a 2-inch splinter stuck in his butt. Listen. He kept it in his butt for like 2 weeks because he didn't want anyone to know that he had one in there. He didn't want anyone to like. He was embarrassed to say that yeah, there's wood in my butt.
Bro, so he sat down with wood in his butt?
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
Not sit down.
It got
What is
deeper!
wrong with that, dude?
One day he just came up and we were having dinner. He was like, guys, I have something to tell you.
Are you gonna handle it anymore?
What is even more painful than that?
Actually, I have one. Okay, so when I was a kid, I had this friend who had a trampoline that was like
Alright.
set up like right beside the water, like literally right beside it. And so one
What?
day while I was
That's-
at their
that's
house,
such
they were
a dumb
playing on the trampoline,
idea.
Right, and I had this epic idea to jump off the roof of their shed onto the trampoline. So I climbed up on top of the shed and then I ran towards the trampoline. But
Oh
I
my
kinda
God.
slipped as I was jumping.
Oh, no.
And when I, and,
There was a banana peel on the edge of the shed.
and when I hit the trampoline, I like scorpioned myself.
Oh no! It's where your legs like go backwards onto your head.
Oh my
Yeah.
What?
Wait. Ali, were you that flexible, bro?
No, I'm not. It forced me into like doing that.
Okay, you go from jumping up a thing to your head, to your leg being behind your head.
The landing, bro.
Oh my god.
Did you die?
Yeah, I died. I'm dead right now. The air was knocked out of me and everything, but that's not all though. Right after that, I bounced off of the trampoline and fell into the water.
So you were winded and you were drowning.
Yeah, so that's basically drowning.
How's
Nah!
air getting knocked out of
Bro,
you?
that's some
feel?
Final
You've never had it,
Destination
don't
type
you?
of thing,
Come
bro.
over here. Ali, we gotta see how painful getting the wind knocked out feels like.
Oh, I already know. You don't know, so I gotta show you. Okay, come here.
No, yeah. Just so this will help build the story.
Ready?
Anyways, so yeah, that's not all right. So after I scorpioned myself, I bounced off of the trampoline and into the water. It was like a lake, kind of like it was kind of like blue, clearish, and I was in so much pain. And I started crawling out of the water. That's not it. Like there were barnacles everywhere.
Barnacles.
You became like cheese. You got shredded like cheese.
What's so
Wait,
bad about
bro.
that? Aren't they
They're sharp.
And so I tried like standing up and like tiptoeing through them, and I just kept stepping on them, and they were just slicing into my feet.
Why didn't you just swim instead?
I couldn't get up without stepping on them. I had to step on them to get out of the water.
Okay, Ali, was it like worse than Legos or better than Legos?
I think it's worse than Legos. When I finally got up, like my feet were all cut up and my whole body was like just done. I collapsed.
You collapsed?
Yeah. I
Yo!
collapsed. I was done.
That kind of sucks.
That kind of sucks. That's what you said after all of that? Muffin, all right, let's hear it.
I have the most painful stories. You guys just make up a story.
Oh,
I
man.
don't make up stories. I never have in my life.
He got the most
when I was
painful?
like 5.
Why is everyone so young, bro? What?
Because when we're 5, we're stupid. We hurt ourselves. You know those little like bouncy balls that you like bounce around on?
Yeah, I love those things.
Oh, those are so.
I mean, I do got a story too. I'm not gonna hold you.
Those are so.
I got a story too. Hey, I'm not innocent. One time I did drive. I was riding a bike. I was one of those, bro. Riding a bike. I had a house. So all the way, it was a hill all the way at the top, and then it was a neighbor's yard, but they had a higher hill. So we would drive our bikes from the higher hill to the lower hill. You know what I'm saying? Me and my cousin. So I did that. But I did that one day, and I lost control, and I couldn't stop, and I ran into the tree, and then the bike handle flipped over, hit me in my stomach. I said, boom. And that mark was with me for like at least 5 to 6 years. I'm no cap. That mark was with me for at least 5 to 6 years on my stomach. It didn't go away until then. It did not go away. That's the definition of knock the wind out your body.
I
I'm
still have
telling
to
you.
use them every day. Like I'm actually on one right now.
Oh, you be bouncing, muffin.
Yeah. So I was bouncing around. I was like yippee yippee, like a happy boy.
Dude, you sound so happy.
So you know what? You know those granite countertops? I was being a little like silly person, and I was like, let me bounce around under this granite countertop.
Oh no.
Muffin, did you perhaps ride like a really short bus, like going to school?
Like what?
No. Where, did you have lunch from like different times than the normal people?
Did you have to go to a different classroom with like different teachers?
Okay, so basically, when I would bounce around not under the countertop, I would like bounce above the countertop, like my head would bounce above it. So when under the countertop, I bounced the same way I would when I bounced not under the countertop. So basically, when I bounced under the countertop, I hit my head on the countertop really hard. Like it was like harsh. Like I just like.
Oh, that hurts. That
This
hurts.
is the
That
top of my
hurts.
head, okay?
Yeah.
This is before I bounced my head on the countertop. So this is after.
Are you serious?
Oh my god.
I actually didn't really feel it. And my mom's like, oh, we have to go to the hospital. I was like, okay.
Did you have to get stitches?
Yeah, so what the doctors did is like,
You didn't feel anything?
I didn't really feel it. I was like chilling.
This wasn't painful.
There's a hole in your head and you don't feel
I
it.
ain't gonna
I
lie.
didn't see it.
I got that same
You
thing.
don't see it, you can't feel
I'm
it.
gonna be real.
Like,
I got the
needle
same
on
thing.
my head, like to numb it up. And then they like
what?
stitched it up. And now I'm fine.
That was all pretty painful.
It's winter. It's almost Christmas. You know, the Christmas tree is up. All the decorations. I go downstairs. You know, I come out of my gamer cave, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna make hot cocoa.
Okay.
Yummy.
I don't know if Americans know what this is, but the kettle. You know, you.
Oh yeah.
We know what a kettle is.
Don't Americans like just?
We microwave everything.
So anyway, I put some water in, and like my mother decorated with like ornaments and everything. It has lights and everything. So while the water is boiling, behind like the kettle, next to the microwave power outlet, and that's where the thing is plugged in.
Oh shoot.
You're gonna electrocute yourself?
No.
Something caught fire for sure.
So I thought, you know, it's kind of dark outside because, you know, when it's winter, it's like dark outside at like 3 p.m. I thought, let me turn them on. So I kind of awkwardly reach over the kettle, and, you know, on the top, there's like a button that opens the lid. So I kind of awkwardly reach over it, and then before I realized, I must have hit a button or something. The lid opens, and it like slams right into my face.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like with my head over the lid, and it opened right into my cheek, and it's like metal.
So you got like a face full of boiling water.
You got branded.
Was the lid hot? Like,
Yeah, the lid was hot. I like basically just branded myself. The 2nd degree burn.
did it leave a mark?
I had it for like 2 weeks. By the way, it took like 4 seconds for me to realize what even happened. I didn't even
You stand there for 4 seconds burning. Like,
I didn't even feel it.
That's
when
not
it
that
happened.
bad.
Oh, something feels funny. And then it hit me. For the next 2 weeks, I had like a big circle on my face. It became like the disgusting kind of, you know, crusty in the eyes. And I had to go with school with that and explain that embarrassing story to literally everyone.
You should have just said you fought like a bear, like you stopped
Yeah.
your dad from beating your mom.
You saved a cat from a burning house.
And that would have been way better.
Say you had a really hard time pooping.
That was you earlier, Oop.
What's up, dude? I had my shirt off, bro. My shirt came off. That's how bad.
You okay?
No, it's not okay.
What was
Nah, that
red
game gets
bacon and
real
brownies?
sometimes. That thing you
You
go.
had it kind of bad, bro. Like the worst out of all, because like it hurt the most, like longer.
For a long period of time, and the social embarrassment on top of it. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. And
W video, man. W video, man. Want y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, blow it down, and want y'all to stay remain humble. God is vibes to Zamdo, but God is always by your side. We out. Peace.